for the chorus. I like to think, speaking of form, I like to think that verse is information and the chorus is emotion. It's emotion rising from the information of the verse. A chorus is like an aria in an opera or a soliloquy, which is to say that the verse is something going in real time, okay? And then you stop with the chorus, you're commenting emotionally on that information, just the way Hamlet is rolling along until stop soliloquy. Time stops while a soliloquy comments on it all. Then real time resumes. Same thing with the chorus. And the other thing about the chorus that I try to do is I try to raise the melody in the chorus from the melody of the verse. It should be, in my canon, higher. So we go, here's to you, my rambling, but we haven't been there in the verses. We're telling the story about he was a man and a friend always, and then it all stops for here's to you, and it goes up because the emotion is going up.
There's also,
I didn't know that when I wrote it. I just felt that.
There's also a reason why they call it the chorus. Why? People sing along. There's a release in the chorus. There's not as much information usually in the chorus.
Choruses are a good way to start to, if you have a short song problem, maybe you start with your chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and stretch.
So I'm new to songwriting, singing and playing my whole life. I've never written my own songs. So you talked about the American songwriters, so I'm always interested in where this all sort of came from. So who else, other than Cole Porter, who else should I be looking at from the basic standpoint?
Hoagie Carmichael, Johnny Mercer.
Yeah.
Woody Guthrie.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Pete Seeger.
Stephen Sondheim?
Sure.
Sondheim, Lerner, Lau, all of the musicals.
You said Woody.
Woody Guthrie. There are there are lots of books on songwriting, and I'm in favor of it. I mean, they're not going to hurt you, and you'll learn something that'll help you. Particular, just whatever helps you. Ignore the rest, but mainly learn by doing.
Now, this hasn't come up so far, but I find that almost all of the really good songs I've come up with, I dreamed them. I've heard them in a dream. I've heard somebody singing, got up at 3 in the morning, wrote down as much of the lyrics, the melody as I could, and then I went through the process of revising it.
I believe in that.
That's what happened for McCartney. He woke up
McCartney and Bob Dylan
and yesterday
have said that they've dreamed a lot of the songs. And
Me too.
Found that the ones that, for me, I think are better, are really good, are dream. But recently, as a result of the election, I wrote a song called Welcome to Comfort. And it wasn't anything I dreamed. It was just, this is what's going on. I want to write it down. I want to get a song about it. And I can't stand what's going on. I'm going to have something to say about it. So there are times when there are things going on in the world that you may want to comment on. And you're writing on a different level. Like a dream is on a deep subconscious level. It is coming out something that's from the interior of yourself. Whereas if you sit down and say, consciously write a song about something that's going on, that's at another level. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I want to say one thing about that because it ties into what Don said about Beautiful Fool. I know that he said that he waited till he got the tools, which I absolutely agree with. But my feeling about that is he was writing that song all along. There was stuff going on all the time on that subconscious level, whether it's in a dream. I've written songs like that where suddenly you go, wow, this it's just falling into place. Well, I'm not that damn smart to just make it fall into place like that. So not like that. It's going on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. We're never not writing.
Correct. And then, speaking of the dreams, I don't think I've ever written anything in a dream, but I have had songs come to me when I'm slowly awakening.
Yeah.
And that's what they call alpha state. You're not quite asleep and you're not quite awake, and things will come to you in that state. I wrote a song. I was in Hilton Hotel in London, and this is what I dreamed. And this is what I found when I woke up. This is just the chorus. This is the chorus of it. I'll sing a verse, and the chorus is what was waiting for me. Closed the door on Father's house while I was just a boy. Sailed as with Agamemnon to besiege the walls of Troy. Come away with me where the long grass grows. Come away with me where Missouri flows. Sing that now. Come away with me where the long grass grows. Come away with me where Missouri flows. And that came from so deep in me that I left it the way it was. It's not where the Missouri flows, it's Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me why, it just is. And that's alpha state composition. It really is heaven sent.
Let's. I wanted to say we're at an hour. Let's take 5 minutes, and everybody can run to the bathroom and get something to drink, and then we'll come right back. Does that sound good? 5 after.
Great section.